Time is 6:17. Luckily, right now we're not seeing much rain. We're not seeing any storms, but that could change.
As the kids head home from school, what type of weather are they expecting?
Yeah, we could be tracking some of those first storms moving in from out of Mississippi by the mid to late afternoon hours. So always keeping a close eye on that storm threat, especially with the kids heading home from school this time of the year. 70 right now in Decatur, and look at that view. Just an absolutely gorgeous sunrise here on this Wednesday morning. And look at those clear skies aloft. And with the sun now up, you know what that means. It's going to be a rapid warm up through the rest of this morning. So we're going to see those temperatures quickly jumping up to around 90 by the early afternoon hours. Muscle Shoals also seeing a beautiful sunrise, just absolutely spectacular here this morning. And thankfully not seeing much fog even on Lake Guntersville, kind of keeping a close eye on some of these low clouds that you see off into the distance. But other than that, we're seeing great conditions. But again, a little bit of that dense fog setting up closer to the Paint Rock River Basin and even into, let's say, closer to Fort Payne and Scottsboro. On the way 31 real-time traffic alert, no major incidents showing up at this point, but we'll keep a close eye on it through the morning commute. On the way 31 storm tracker early warning radar network, we are dry. You get a little bit closer to Franklin County into Colbert County. We have a few clouds that are drifting in, kind of leftover clouds from this cluster of thunderstorms that are moving off to the northeast into Tennessee. You'll notice that back southeastern edge, it's likely going to miss Corinth. So really not concerned about Franklin, Colbert, or Lauderdale County, but we'll continue to monitor that closely through the next couple of hours. So for the kids out of the bus stop, it's going to be warm out there. Already by 8 o'clock this morning, we're going to start to see those temperatures up to the mid to upper 70s, muggy conditions, and there is that chance for a few thunderstorms closer to 3, 4 o'clock this afternoon. But the greatest threat comes closer to 5, 6, 7 o'clock this evening. So most kids should be home from school by that point. And of course, out at Toyota Field, we'll be watching things closely with the trash pandas in town this week. We have about a 50 to 60% chance closer to 5 and 6 o'clock. Chances will be going down by this evening, but there is that threat of lightning and some heavy rain with any storms that could make it to Toyota Field. Of course, Kate will be here this evening tracking those. Future radar and satellite, 7:30 this morning. We'll let this run to about 2 o'clock this afternoon. You'll notice we are dry on future radar all the way through 2 o'clock. So if you need to get some things done outside, if you need to get that grass cut this morning into this afternoon, you still have that opportunity. And it really takes until about 4 or 5 o'clock for that first round of storms to move in. So most of the afternoon, it's going to be dry. And because it's dry, that's going to allow for those temperatures up to the low 90s today. Then we have those storms moving in through the evening hours, right around sunset, seeing those storms kind of cut through North Alabama. Some of those could be producing some strong, damaging winds. That's why we have that low risk for severe weather for today. And then look at this. This is 7:30 tomorrow morning. We're already seeing storms moving in by Thursday morning all the way into Thursday afternoon. So a little bit more active for the day tomorrow. So just go ahead and plan on showers and storms possible from sunrise to sunset tomorrow. And that will continue even into Friday. So we're in a pretty active pattern. At least we're not tracking, though, the tropics right now. That's what's left of Fred. Fred is now dead, just a remnant low. Still bringing quite a bit of showers and storms to the Carolinas, Virginia, and West Virginia. And we're also keeping a close eye on Grace. Grace is right there, just going to cut across the Yucatan Peninsula into the southwestern Gulf, the Bay of Campeche, and then back into Mexico. Could even survive into the Pacific Ocean and could maybe redevelop in the Pacific Ocean once it cuts across Mexico. 7-day forecast down to the mid-80s tomorrow and Friday with a little bit more cloud cover and storms. And then we're back up to the low 90s by Sunday and into next week. It will be pretty hot by the start of next work week.